So, welcome to Brain Freeze Week, which translates to frozen delicious things.
Today's recipe is one of the most requested ever, and this is the perfect time to do it.
Yeah, hallo. So not just requested specifically for Brain Freeze Week, but pretty much consistently for the last couple of years, and we've never dared do it because we don't know enough about it. So we've come here to Soho, to Bubba Jam, to find out more. This all looks amazing, but we kind of came here with one thing in mind, and that's the hallo. So can we have one of your finest, please?
So first we have a layer of plain shaved ice, which is just sweetened shaved ice. Grass jelly, ayu jelly, make a little barrier at the side. Then we have our caramel pudding at top, our ice cream.
So this is what intrigues me. And that's the same flavour that you're drinking there, right? Yeah.
We add the little de cocos, strawberry. On the other side, sago pearl, it's red tea.
And a sprig of mint. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Gotta finish with a sprig of mint. And it's served with cornflakes and...
Evaporate.
Wow, 13 components to this one. They say here this is their take on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it needs all the components, whether there are other components, whether there are a mixture. Right, let's get stuck in. I'm intrigued by purple ice cream.
Evaporated milk is key. Ben's not keen on the beans.
I like the texture. Sorry, no, I like the flavour. I don't like the texture. However, caramel pudding, as a kid, I used to love that. I thought coming here was going to fill me with confidence to make it, but I'm slightly more nervous now because having tasted a very good and tasty one, we've got to recreate it.
I'm excited. So what I liked was that they said they knew their hallo was good because they had Filipino people coming back for more.
Yes, they're not just buying it once because they know of it from a nostalgic thing from their childhood, but repeat purchase. We've got to recreate something as good, which means we need some of those more unusual ingredients, and Chinatown is just over there. We should be able to find them. So the thing with hallo is it literally means kind of lots of stuff mixed together.
Mix.
Mix. And therefore we've got a whole bunch of stuff we're going to mix into a sundae glass and try and recreate it. The first thing we need to do, and this bit we absolutely do know, is make a homemade ice cream. We're going to use the Cheats method, so we're going to whip up double cream, fold in condensed milk, and then add the purple stuff.
I'm just trying to work this out. So this is ube jam.
Yep.
Ube is a type of yam,
Yes, a purple one.
and a yam is something that's a bit like a sweet potato, or from the same family.
Similar, it's grown underground, but it's a bit like a orange and a grapefruit. It's kind of, they're both of the same family, but they're very different.
Okay, cool.
And then, like all good ice cream recipes, we freeze it. This is a very sweet dish, so we're going to make a sugar syrup 1:1. Sugar, water, in a pan, heat, simmer, boil, 5 minutes. Now for some ingredients we do recognise, just perhaps not in dessert. Kidney beans, you want to cook them so they're really cooked. So basically a drained tin, 300 ml of water, bung it in and cook it until most of that water kind of evaporates off, maybe 15-20 minutes, and then we're going to mash them.
We're also going to use chickpeas. And I've got to come up with a reason for this. And the reason is that I saw it in some hallo recipes online, and the idea of it just really intrigued me. What I really wanted to do was feed you chickpeas in a dessert. And this is the only time I'm ever going to get to do that.
All right, kidney beans, if I really think hard about it, I've had kidney beans in something sweet before, Japanese treats, was it mochi? Chickpeas, that's just hummus.
In some water until all the water has evaporated, and we're left with very cooked chickpeas. And by very cooked, I mean almost overcooked.
Sugar syrup in.
Just enough to cover it.
Time for another texture, some kind of sago pearls or tapioca pearls.
We cook them by putting 2 or 3 tablespoons into a lot of water, boiling for 10 minutes, and then taking it off the heat, putting a lid on, and just letting it sit for 10 minutes.
So we'll drain off our tapioca pearls, run it under cold water to cool it, and then sweeten slightly with some sugar syrup. And we're going to blitz up ice to get shaved ice, with a little of sugar syrup as well, so it's a sweet and shaved ice.
What's important is that it's kind of fine enough to take up the evaporated milk.
This is going to melt quite quickly in the studio, so we're going to create 2 of them here. I challenge you to a halo duel.
I accept.
Our ube jam shaved ice.
Coconut gel.
Time for some of our beans.
I'm going with chickpeas. Sago pearls. I'm going with the mutant coconut, extra shaved ice on top.
I'm going for my ube blob. Oh no.
Stay there, stay there.
Fresh mango. To finish it off, a drizzle of evaporated milk. And I'm done. That's Halo Halo. Oh, no! Sprig of mint. It's justified. Kapow. Go on then, Jay. Dig in.
Got a spoon.
I haven't got a spoon.
Have a spoon.
Where do you start?
The idea is that you pour the evaporated milk on just before you serve it. All the ice is melted because Mike's been taking the photographs. And so, it didn't quite work out. But you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, first off, that ice cream, as well as looking amazing, tastes incredible. I've never had ice cream that tastes like that.
So the kidney beans remind me of some of the Japanese desserts I had. It is that unusual texture.
But the chickpeas?
And when chickpeas have a chew, that's what they're doing. They're adding a texture. I'm still not convinced it's for me, the chickpeas.
They are a really interesting texture.
Now, it's fair to say I have absolutely zero expertise in Halo Halo. I hadn't even heard about it until today.
You can't even say it.
It's fair to say that I have zero expertise in Halo Halo because I've not even heard of it until today. I know that 3/4 of that is delicious though. We need you guys to let us know how we've got on. Like, I think they're both spectacular, but what would you have changed? What would you have put in it? Probably not the chickpeas, I'm guessing. And what should we try cooking next that no one in this studio has ever heard of before?
That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that.
I have loved the last 48 hours. We're all learning.
Click on the left if you missed our last video, or click on the right video for one of our favourites.